And also doing the right things, and then also like a lot of students like who do the jobs which they are not supposed to do, and then they answer the same thing in the port of entry, like how are you planning to support your finances? I'm planning to do my part-time job, which is like not the right answer when he's coming as a student.
That's what I'm saying, that before coming to this country, whether for education or for any other region, one should know the rules and regulations, and which is applicable to any country.
Any country. Correct.
So, we would expect the same for people who are coming to India. We would expect the same, that you are aware about the rules and regulations of India. So that is quite, logical.
Right.
But other than the rules and regulations, I would also go to the extent of saying that you need to know the culture here.
Correct.
The regular challenges that our student community is facing. I would like to mention about some students getting into the problem of fentanyl. So they don't know that this can be as addictive as it is, and students have faced challenges on that.
Right.
So I would say initially when students come, be in right company, knowing the rules and regulations, being in touch with the Indian Consulate, Indian community, the students associations, would give them a good perspective about how they should conduct and navigate themselves in the initial months. But let me not be very alarmist here. The reality is that, like I said, we have 354,000 students. All of them are well respected in this country.
Right.
Based upon my interaction with the university and the Indian communities, I can say that people are very, very appreciative of Indian students, the way they conduct themselves.
Right.
So let us not cloud that by saying, by referring to these incidents, because they are very few.
Correct.
We should ensure that even those few incidents
doesn't happen. Yeah.
But let's be appreciative of the fact that our students are
very disciplined,
doing a very good job.
Right. So also, like the other thing is, now in case,
and let's also not forget that the successful Indian diaspora members who we celebrate, we are proud of, they all came to this country as students, in most of the cases.
Right. So the best part right now, as you said, is like there's a portal for interns, which is helping a lot. And also like in case if they have any legal, so mana students andarki entante moodu vishayalandi, meeku legal help kavalana kuda meeru website ni visit cheyochu, mana idi Consulate websites ni, and alage meeku doctors kavalana kuda, meeku evanna emergency help lo you have the list of doctors, and meeku interns ki jobs evanna kavali ante daniki kuda Indian Consulate is ready to help interns ki entante by posting job postings. So also like in case if they have an emergency, and it's the same like others also, they can get the immediate visas, a student also if they can. So meeru direct ga walk in avvachu, and immediately they are there to help. And your message to students?
No, my message to student is twofold. One is to take the opportunity of education here seriously, because the universities here are actually one of the best university system in the world, and the education quality here is really good. But the fact that the education here is very expensive should also be kept in mind. So the students here who are coming here should actually take the opportunity to make the best out of this opportunity, but also to keep in mind that with the economic growth in India, with the development story of India, the opportunities back home are as promising, and in many cases more promising than opportunities here. So if you are coming here, come for the skill set, come for the knowledge. Don't come with the objective of staying back here. If you find good opportunities here, by all means stay back, be in the leadership position of this country in different walks of life. But otherwise, opportunities back home are probably better than opportunities here.
And also I heard that there's a WhatsApp group, for students from Consulate.
No, we have different WhatsApp groups with Indian community, with the Indian Student Association leaders.
Okay.
Because like I said, we work with the Indian Students Associations very closely. But to give you a perspective, we have 113,000, 113,000 Indian students in the 10 states that we look after. So it's a big number.
Right.
We try to meet as many student friends as possible. We organize meets and greets. In fact, I went to Northeastern University, and I found 1,400 Indian students celebrating Heritage Month of India under one roof. So that's the strength of Indian students.
And also you conduct some kind of seminars here, right? Like for the new batch and the incoming students. Right. So How do they get to know about that?
No, we, like I said, we approach the Indian Student
associations leaders.
Besides the physical seminar that you mentioned, we organize rounds of webinars where the consulate and the ambassador from the embassy in Washington DC, he also, the embassy also interacts with the students. So it has been a regular part of both the ambassadors and the consul general's outreach to meet the student community and the university authorities.